Hello there, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I hope you are all having a lovely day today, and we are going to be playing some Clown today, being a horrific monster and playing Clown. But it's all good because we love Clown. Is my stream working properly? Hold on. Yeah, there you go. I have live chat pulled up now. I know I said multiple times that I'm not going to play this game anymore, but you know, we love Clown. We love our boy Clowny boy. This is the build we're running right now. It's just speed bottles and no heals, and then a little bit of gen regression. It's not the greatest build, but we're using it to farm, so it's fine. Mind you, we have had a full reset on my account because of the fact that I had lost the original account. So we are running with no prestiges other than Clown. Clown is P3, and that is it. That is all we're working with so far. Until obviously we get more later on, but as of right now, this is Clown P3 gameplay. I think the next player we're going, or the next character we're going to get, so we have access to my friend's Steam account, which allows me to use the other characters. Next character I believe we are going to try and upgrade will be probably either Xenomorph or Deathslinger, which I believe we already own Deathslinger, so we should be fine. Deathslinger is really strong, his perks are really good, and Alien Instinct, from what I remember, just received a buff, so it's rather strong as well. Especially on Kaneki. And Kaneki himself is very strong, so I'm sure that the players that we play against this morning will be relieved that they're not having to play against another Kaneki. Because Kaneki is being absolutely spammed right now, and it is horrific. But we love the horror. 8 a.m. stream, though, early morning stream. See if anyone's up right now. See what everyone's doing today. You know, got some low-level clown gameplay, some level 18 clown gameplay. I believe total hours right now is around 450. I'm gonna have to keep count of that myself though, because I no longer have access to my old hours. So yeah, let's get it. Hopefully this matchmaking doesn't take too long. If you have any builds that you would like me to grind for, obviously, I would easily grind, or not easily, but I will grind them out. If anyone has any clown recommendations, obviously. But yeah. Let's see if we can find a match real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully I can get this show on the road. But yeah, I think I just said this. If you're new to chat, obviously, next characters we level up are going to be Xeno and Deathslinger. Deathslinger for Deadman's or DMS, and then Xeno for Alien Instinct, Rapid Brutality. And then not only that, but I think another character that we could go for is who has that fucking those perks that I like. We could, huh? It's the person that has those insanely good perks. We could go for Dredge for Dissolution. Dissolution's very good if you do not know. I'm not a big nowhere to hide guy. Thwack is actually pretty decent right now. Grim Embrace and Pain Res. Yeah, I think Artist might be our next character, to be honest. Artist, then Xeno, and then Deathslinger. That way we have all of the really cringe perks out of the way. Not cringe. Cringe in quotation marks, obviously. We're just trying to get some good perks down for other characters. So we're gonna farm out 2 million blood points, however long that takes me, and then yeah, level up the artist next for both Pentimento and Pain Res. I believe they also, what's their other perk again? Their other perk's also insane, right? Yeah, Grim Embrace, Pain Res, and Penti. That's an insane combo. If you don't already have Artist, go straight for Artist, dude. She has insane perks. Not only that, but before my old account got deleted, she was my most played, or one of my most played characters. Easily one of the most fun characters I've ever played. So an easy first pick for anyone, not only because of her perks, but how fun she is as a killer. She has really good gen pressure, cross map gen pressure, and then she also has some very good anti loop as well. So if you enjoy that type of stuff, you know, that killer is a lot of fun. But yeah. What else? I know Bubba is no longer. I mean, he's kind of worth it with barbecue, but barbecue is kind of eh. Franklin's is eh. Knockout got nerfed to the fucking floor. Um, and to be honest, what's that? I think it's what Floods of Rage, right? Or it's one of the other fucking. No, there's a hook perk that allows you to see people when they get picked off of hook. What is it called? I forget. Hello, Drippy. How you doing? Um, what is that perk called? My brain is struggling to remember. Um, I just know that if you, it's for hooking people rather than or waiting for people to be unhooked. Or no, it is. No, barbecue chili is also a hook perk, but the other perk is just better. To be honest, I forget what it's called though. Is it an alien perk? No, it is Alien Instinct, right? No, my brain is forgetting. You know, Alien Instinct, insanely good. I think genuinely probably better than barbecue and chili in my opinion, but you know, time will tell. See how many people use that over barbecue. Thank you for the hearts, though. I hope you all are all having a lovely day today. Hope you enjoy the clown gameplay once we're able to load into a match. If we're able to load into a match, I swear to God, these queue times are insane. There you go. As soon as I said it. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what type of squad we're going against. I have a deep, profound feeling that it's going to be a medkit squad. Oh, one medkit. Two toolboxes. All right, so we gotta get the Fung and the Jill out of here whenever we can. Mind you, we are running an anti-heal build, so if they do try and focus on healing, then, you know, they're kind of screwed. It's all that we gotta focus on. Ooh. Alrighty. Let's see if we can do this. Waiting for the queue, because none of them are readying up. This is great. I have a deep, profound feeling this is going to take forever. I mean, 10 seconds isn't forever, but you know what I mean. This is a bot squad? Alrighty. Offerings. So they have main building hatch. We got to keep that in mind just in case for later, obviously. That way, if they do get endgame versus a 1v1, I can still close hatch. Main building a hatch. I'm a subscribe. Thank you, man. That's a W. Thank you for the sub. I don't know how many subs we're at on YouTube yet, but yeah. I haven't really kept track. You enjoy the content though. We do make a little bit of YouTube videos. I haven't really been focused on it recently though, so it's kind of inconsistent. And it's very randomized content. It's not all Dead by Daylight. Already. Ooh, we have a no mither. Let's see. These are not too terrible of gen spreads. Thank you for the follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. I heard a ribbit, so I'm just gonna assume it's something. Why are they spamming notifications? So this is their runner, I'm assuming. I should have quick swiped that, but it's all good. What the fuck? Oh, she went that way. Running straight to Shack already. Got the Shack pallet out of the way as well. And we get a free down on someone, and we get basement hook. I don't want to talk about it. You think I was gonna go out the door? Basement's down here, bro. He dropped a flashbang already. Man already has a flashbang ready. And that is one of the non-injured players. We're getting Shack pallet out of here early game. That hits? I just got the biggest BS gameplay in the game. Alrighty. Running back to the window. We might just get fucked here. She blocked window. Faked her out there. She doesn't have window. I'm not gonna fall for a bait swing. We are kind of fucking up here, though, to be honest. I don't know why they're noti spamming. I'm gonna kick Jen over here because I guarantee you they're just trying to get me to kick the Jen in Shack. We are kind of failing here. This is gonna be the... What's his face again? I guarantee it. Yep. We're gonna go back to her. Trying to take a body block on your teammate, but failing tragically. Also still giving me the hit. And she gets down as well. Will Carlos come for the save, though? Carlos has no flashlight. He's going for the save on Jill Valentine. They do have the Hellracia. I'm assuming that's them going for powering out gens rather than helping their team. So we should probably go and get them out. Give some of the other players time to reset real quick because we've kind of just been sitting over there. All right, man, Drippy, I hope you have a lovely day today, man. They did get the other Fung off of the hook. We got a double down. Ah, wow, we're gonna run flashbangs. This Carlos is a cocky bastard. Cocky. You're a dickhead. And you know what? We're gonna go for the snowball. Because these guys are kind of assholes. Ooh, a DH. They pressed E real hard just then. And we're gonna go back because I guarantee you, what's her face? Yup. They scared a crow over here. They vaulted that. She's going back for the Carlos. I get the injured right there. She's right around the corner. Three down. We're going to go and hook this Carlos, though, because I hate Carloses. They're all sweaty tryhards. Watch, they're going to yell at me for slugging when they're the ones that gave me the opportunity to snowball. Mind you, I don't know where the other Feng Min is. She's going to go for the unhook on the Carlos right now. That way she has another player up. Mind you, it's not going to do much for them. Good try. Carlos is somewhere around here. She reassured her. We break the pallet and he's running over here. And he's down. They do finish another gen, however. And you have no ability to run away. Another E used by the Jill. We have an extreme dead hard player. And we're corner mapping because we're a little sweaty tryhard. Oh yeah, you're doing so good, Jill. You literally downed yourself right next to a hook. Mind you, Chris is still on the ground. Jill is now dead and out of the game. Chris Redfield is still on the ground. He has just now gotten picked up, meaning there's someone still over here. They've just vaulted a pallet. He is now downed. You're not that guy, pal. Good try, though. We do want to stay around this pallet, or around this Chris Redfield that is hooked right now. Because we do have a decent 3-gen here. Oh yeah, take that hit. I'm apologizing for tunneling, but y'all do have 2 generators left. They're going to come in and try and get him off this. That's why she's already right here, if you can't tell. These players are very easy to read. Good try for the flashbang, though. Ooh, she's back on the generator. Interesting choice. I do fail the mind game. And that is GG's. GG's go next. It was a good game, Chris. You did really good at looping. However, you just didn't do better. The availability to snowball, I'm obviously going to take that every day of the week. Where the hell did your teammate go? Nah, the other Fungmin just disappeared, bro. Is okay, though, I guess. There is no main on this map, so Shaq will be spawning randomly. She did pick herself up. And she will probably be also sitting on top of Hatch fairly soon. Yep. Good job, Fung Min. GG's. We love people that hide, but it's all good. GG's. P100s. Styptics. Or not styptics. Anti-hemorrhaging syringe. Oh, Lord. That was a good game. They are all console players. 2 hidden accounts as well. GG's. And now we sit back and queue for another half hour. Some early morning Dead by Daylight gameplay. Hopefully we'll be able to find a match soon because this is taking rather long. Killer queue times are horrendous right now. Usually, I'd recommend people waiting for another like 2 or 3 weeks before or after a killer comes out to even consider queuing killer. But um, I don't know. I felt like playing it because the killer queue times are so ridiculously flooded with Kanekis right now. It is all just Kaneki. Which isn't a bad thing because Kaneki's really cool now, but I don't know. Just a little annoying that you have to wait for all the players that are playing the same killer right now. How many people do you think have just started playing this game just because of Kaneki recently? Are there any like weebs that just started playing this game just because of Kaneki? I don't know. I don't feel like it's really worth to play the game if you don't enjoy the game just because a new character came out. You know, who am I to judge? Ugh. Queue times. Oh, we love queue times. How we love it so much. Something I do not miss about this game. Sometimes you will sit in these queue times for hours. At least way back when. I'm assuming at least. Because I'm assuming the more and more players this game pulled in, the more easy the queue times were. But like really early on, when they only had like Michael, I'm assuming it was very long queue times, like borderline unplayable queue times. Or it made them faster, to be honest. I don't know. County of Myers. Oh, we have found a match. Finally, holy moly. We got double med kits. We're going to be hunting down this Kate and this Ripley. Because if we do not get those medkits out the way really soon, and they're going to end up biting us in the ass later in the match. Whether that be through, I'm assuming this means they're all, yeah, they're all console players. Little symbol right here. Great. Oh yeah, you can tell she loves her medkit. Switches to a different character and it's still a medkit. Yeah. We love medkits. We love syringe. We love syringe. Ugh. Let's see what I can pull out my ass here. This is not the best map for killer. I mean, it is a rather balanced map, but it's not the greatest map. It's way too damn big, in my opinion. Oh, no, this is not a terrible map. This is one of the different versions I was thinking of. You vault back into me. You are a crazy woman. Oh, she W keys it to main. Did we get the down on the infinite? You are a moron. They do get their first gen done, though, which is a little bit concerning. Why is Michaela here? Why is she killing herself? Kate is killing herself. We are also getting gen rest right now. Bro, are you seriously giving up first chase? You're a clever guy. But now you're mine. That was a really good corner tech. I do respect it, Jake. otherwise known as the Mr. Bootyhead. Some crazy bottle snipes. Try on the flashlight, Jake. Act like I didn't know where he went. He went around the logs, I'm fairly certain. Yep. Alrighty, Jake. Good attempt. This Michaela's being rather hiding. She's not shown herself in a while. We do need to get back there to that gen, because I guarantee you Ellen went and hopped straight back on that. Quick swipe. Man, you get nowhere now. Jake is sitting nearby. I feel bad for them. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them live. Oh yeah, got some bot gameplay. Look at this. Very S tier gameplay right here. Look at this slug race. My children. They won't leave. They keep sniffing my toes, bro. Look at this. No! No! I didn't mean to! I didn't mean to! I didn't mean to! Oh no! I'm so sorry. I killed them. I'm evil. Oh my god. I'm so evil. Alright, first off, so they don't have to play with those type of people anymore. Literally, what is it? Unsportsmanlike, literally. Like, don't be a dickhead like that, guys. You are literally ruining other people's games. Other than that, these guys were awesome, and I hope they have a lovely day, because they were so fun to play against. Bootyhead, 340, and Michaela, I hope you all have a lovely day. What a fun match. Now time to sit in Killer Key for another half hour. Killer Q is so unforgiving. It's too bad that they're not on PC because I can't see text chats from them. It's actually a rip. Let's see if my stream manager on my phone is working. Yep. Alrighty. I am so sorry for killing you, Michaela. If you do drop in chat, I am so sorry, bro. I felt so bad. Like, genuinely, like, I didn't mean to kill you. I felt so bad. God, that was so evil of me. I literally was trying to swipe so that they would leave, and if you proc fucking kill thing, it instantly goes in, even if you're not holding it. Like, I tapped it, and it insta fucking moried you. I felt so awful, dude. That's how you know I'm evil for real. I felt so bad. It was a very fun game, though, until Kate immediately DC'd. And she wasn't even doing bad in Chase, though. She ran a 1-gen Chase or a 2-gen Chase. So she wasn't doing bad. I don't know why she laughed. But, you know, so Dead by Daylight goes. I guess. Would have been an actually fun match if I was able to play a fair match against them. That Jake and Michaela were cracked on the sticks, though. They were cracked with the sauce. Real fun players to play against. Good flashlights and everything. I like the flashlight attempts. They were nice. Seeing people actually trying to figure out how to use them is a nice thing. Yeah. Oof. See how long it takes me to find another match. A day ago, someone followed me, Persephone Sky. Who's that? I didn't stream a day ago. Interesting. Multi-stream. Does the multi-stream tab actually work now? Let's see if it works. Yo, it actually works. That's crazy. Does it show it on YouTube? Let me check. Oh yeah, it does. That's crazy. It's actually so helpful. I didn't know they allowed you to do that. Yeah, and it actually shows the multi-stream now. That is sick. I didn't know they actually fixed the multi-stream settings. Does that mean the overlay can be switched to multi-stream now, or what? Show chat, toggle positioning mode. Does chat show all chat, or is it just... I think it's just Twitch chat, which is a tad bit irking, but you know, it's fine, I guess. If that's one thing I can recommend to the um developers of Streamlabs, it would be to add a multi-stream chat. Like you can see multi-stream chat, but it'd be nice to have a multi-stream chat overlay instead of just a Twitch chat or a YouTube chat. Because in order to switch between them, obviously you have to stream on Twitch with the vertical output, um, or stream to uh YouTube with the vertical output, which is what I'm doing right now. So I stream to Twitch with regular output and then stream to YouTube with a vertical. It's a little annoying that they force you to do one or the other. It is nice that they let you chat in both your chats at the same time and send messages at the same time, the same way. Um, but I hate having to switch back to my um having to switch back. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking use English, but it's clearly failing. I hate having to switch back to my OBS in order to actually be able to see multi-chat, or having to have YouTube on my phone because of the fact that I can't use multi-chat unless I have YouTube on my phone. Which then it's delayed, which is really annoying. But it's fine. I guess we could just do what's it called? Just have the overlay, but the overlay is really big. They don't let you change how the big it is, which is a little annoying. If I was able to change the size of it, it'd be nicer, but I guess it's fine. Being able to toggle it on and off is a nice key feature, but trying to use it mid chat or mid game is a little infuriating, to say the very least. Um, if you're trying to get into streaming, by the way, you know, hit me up on Discord. It is AU Froggy on Discord, and I believe we also have a Discord server if you were looking for a server invite. I have to set up commands on everything still because, you know, laziness, but yeah. I can show you how to set up streams and stuff and help you with making your own overlay and such. Alrighty, we are in a match against 3 PC players. So this should be interesting. Dirk Jickington and Aiden and Bone Tickler. Very original name, Bone Tickler, but you know. Dude, it smells like pollen in my room. Holy moly. Alrighty. They are taking us to a map. I didn't read the offering because brain wasn't braining. Ooh, holy moly. We got Springwood. I believe that's what they brought to bring us to Batum Preschool, which, if you do not know, is one of the most survivor-sided maps in the game. Not only for its size, but for the sheer amount of loops that it has. We got some sweats, some sweaty sweats, some sweaty sweat. They are running finesse. They are some sweats. A nice little hit off there. She stays in the loop. Runs back to this tile. She is going to get to the next loop because it is an easy chain loop. I can tell you right now that this is just going to be a loss of a match by the way these guys are playing. Yep, that's 2 gens already down. They are going to be gen rushing me. But this is kind of how Dead by Daylight works, sadly. The MMR system is extremely broken. It doesn't really work very well. Puts you against people that, like the game and don't, go easy on people or even play fair, for that matter. So expect to see some sweaty matches after this, I guess. I know there's one back there getting ready to unhook her, by the way. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know what your game was. Got a hit on her. 3 gens down already. Not much we can do about this. Head on. When I'm on the side of the walker, I got hit on. So there's not much we can do here. This is what we would call a sweaty bully squad. And I am no longer a good player at this game, so this should just be a GG's match, sadly. And that doesn't hit him. So, yeah, this is going to be endgame here very soon. And he's going to be pre-waiting that. There's one above me currently. Nice try, question mark. And pretty soon there's going to be 2 gens dropping or popping. You'll see one in a couple seconds and then another one follow right after it. Someone's currently working on this one up here. We're going to have to tunnel Aiden out the game in order to actually even have a chance of winning. To at least solidify a singular kill in this game. Oh, they gave up on hook. God knows why they did that. They were literally winning. And he's chilling over here. So we have another person. He's just going to W key it all the way to another loop. We missed that swing. There's a pallet here. And then he's going to go up these steps to a window. Double vault. Yeah, this is just going to be, even if, yeah, there are 2 gens popped right there. So, this is how to ruin the game for a killer main. The competitive side of this game is what kills this game, in my opinion. If you do enjoy the competitive side of the game, I do not fault you. It is the only way to play as a survivor currently, because the game is inherently unfun. And they are already pre-exiting a door as well. So that is GG's. Yeah, that door's gonna open. There's just, yeah, no, leave. I don't want to play this anymore. Leave. Yeah, dude, you're so cool for gen rushing and being a dickhead. Everyone loves how you play the game. Leave. Leave. Thank you. You're so cool. Yes, we love playing against you. They should be going out the other door. They might be sitting there teabagging because that's the type of players these are. No, they're sitting there healing, getting their points in. As soon as I run over there, I guarantee you I'm going to get a little teabag from them real quick. We can check if you want me to. Oh, no, they both just leave. No teabag. All right. Toxicity only came from Poochery. Solid gameplay. GG's. Good luck next. As you can tell, need windows of opportunity to even play the game first off. This one's just doing... Gabriel's just genuinely good at the game. He's doing a adept. The rest of them, quick and quiet, plot twist, head on, yeah. Adrenaline, prove, background player, finesse. Laura shouldn't have given up. She was just genuinely bad at the game. The rest of them were just kind of, you know, they know what they're doing. If you're going to sweat at a game, like, don't make your sweaty game Dead by Daylight. I genuinely disagree with the competitive community on this stance. I don't think that competitive Dead by Daylight should have ever been a thing. This game is supposed to be an asymmetric killer game. It is not supposed to be an asymmetric survivor game. It's genuinely unfun when people just play it to gen rush. Gen rushing is lame as fuck. If you finish 3 gens within the first fucking 30 seconds, you are gen rushing. I was down to 2 gens when I just got my first kill. And it wasn't even my first kill. The person gave up on hook. I think it was genuinely my first hook, actually. So I'm 3 gens on my first hook, and then 2 gens as soon as that person gave up. So, don't do that as a survivor. I'm not going to tell you how to play the game, obviously, but that is extremely lame. From a killer standpoint, it is not enjoyable to play the game from survivors that don't want to chase and they'd rather just sit there and gen rush. And not only that, but they also bring map offerings, which were supposed to get nerfed, but I don't think they did, to be honest, because it doesn't feel like it. I'm going to start bringing sack words again because that's the only way to play the game and actually have fun. If you bring map offerings, you are a dickhead. No one likes you. Springwood is the cringiest map in the game. The cringiest tile set in the game. Like, you know what actually threw there is me running main. I should have just stuck to gen pressure because I couldn't do anything other than gen pressure in that match. Because it's Springwood, you can't chase. Chasing in Springwood is terrible. It's just pallet after pallet after pallet after pallet after pallet. Laura gave up though because she just rage quit, I guess. I don't know. I don't really get why she gave up. She was doing good. But who knows? Some people just rage quit the game because they do not know how to play it, I guess. Or without playing it without winning, at least. As soon as they realize that they're not going to make me rage quit, they're going to be like, I don't want to play this anymore. And they forced my hand for tunneling as well because they had 2 gens down as soon as I got my first kill, so I had to. Any survivor who's like, you didn't have to tunnel, actually pushes glasses up on bridge of nose. Dude, if you are gen rushing, the killer has to tunnel. There's no way a killer is going to be able to play the game and win without at least tunneling or having every gen pressure perk in the game. It is not going to work. Not only that, but I don't have pain res. I only have pop, which does not do jack shit when it comes to gen pressure. Does a little bit, not a lot though. Pain res I have to get artist for. So that will be our next killer 2 level. PSA, don't be an asshole in Dead by Daylight. Like, why do I even have to say that, though? I guess some people do disagree. All the people that are Survivor mains obviously are going to disagree with any sentiment that I can hold. Where did I get that one from? Oh, I think I got it from the challenges. Yeah, I did. And it just sucks because killer queue times take forever. So as soon as I do get into a match, it's going to be all sweaty tryhards now. Even though we are only Ash 2. We're in Ash 2 and we already have Gen Rushers. Just let that sink in for you real quick. We are in Ash 2 and there's already Gen Rushers. You get into Ash 2 for Survivor and there's no one. It's still shit killers. Holy moly, yawns. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy Dead by Daylight as a streamer or YouTuber because the community's toxicity alone makes this game very unappealing. Not only from the survivor side, but from the killer side as well. There are killers that say some absolutely outrageous things. Um, and I just think the competitive nature of the game itself is what it fails at, more or less. Because since the game is supposed to be balanced in the way of the killer, because of the fact that the killer is supposed to be stronger than the survivors in order to win, it makes it feel more shit. Because most of the killers are not balanced that way. Most of the killers are balanced in a way that makes them stronger than one survivor but weaker than two. Which makes sense because survivors are supposed to succeed in numbers, but it feels shitty when you are just constantly getting stomped on. And it is a just get better moment, but there's only so much that you can do to get better as a killer, especially on Clown. Unless I'm using Eerie Bottle 24/7, which I can if I wanted to, but I'm not an asshole. All right, I'm gonna make this the last match. It's gonna be a short stream because I am not feeling like playing against any more bully squads after this. But we got 2 medkits already. Console players: Blood Elf or Blood Elf and Chow Wow. 3 medkits, probably all syringes and or styptics. Let's try to win a match at least. Try and win our last match of the stream. All console players, though. Very surprising. Ooh. Hey, caramba, man. Dude, I'm just yawning out the wazoo. I guess it is early morning, though. I know it's morning now. It's not early morning. Ooh. We cross our fingers and we hope it's not a bully squad. They're not going to be getting gens pumped out like that, but they do all have medkits, so we do have to watch out for that. Annotated blueprint. Killer Shack. Which I brought a sack word, so it cancels that out. We're going to bring sack words from now on because we are in a higher MMR where bully squads are going to be popping up, even though we're only in Ash 2, which is absurd. The bully squad's are already in Ash 2. I guess it is early morning though, so the sweats are going to be on because of the fact that not a lot of other people are on. So it's only the people that know like this game that are going to be on right now. That and people that are staying up till 5 in the morning in the West Coast. So we will see. We will see. See how this match feels though. We got Lampkin Lane, a very notoriously killer-sided map. Let's see what we can do. I'm not gonna even touch Hell House because Hell House is, you know, hell. There's my red glyph. They might be in top side, a house over here. There's 2 back there. He's already running Hell House. I am not chasing. He should be down here. Yep. David is right around the corner, but we are going to get the pickup regardless. Already trying to body block first hook in the game. I said I wasn't going to touch Hell House, but they already dropped pallets for me, so. We did try. They already pumped out a gen, not focusing on the hook. Probably one going back to hook right now. Yep. We're gonna go for that Dwight straight up. I don't care if it's tunneling. I just genuinely don't care about people's ethics on this game. That should have hit, but, you know. That is Dwight down again. David is hit. He is dead. Okay, so we got Dwight's second hook now. They should be straight on David's back soon, but he just got down, so he's not going to be able to get rezzed really quick. Look at that, Feng Min. Look at that fake. We got a double fake. And a hit. Gonna keep David slugged on the ground real quick, because we have a lot of pressure right now. She's gonna take us away. Sadly, she just took us to her other teammate as well. We do a quick hit. And we throw that directly in front of her. She can't go anywhere. She's going to go for the unhook, but she's not going to get it. Because she is now downed. And now we go for the Feng Min. He's downed. He's going to run me around this infinite a couple times. Or he's going to try and go for a pickup here. Get stuck on a park bench. And that is GG's. I do apologize for slugging. I am not typically a slugger, but they gave me the snowball, so I will take it. If you give a killer a snowball, they're going to take it. They're not going to sit there and complain that they're slugging. Sadly, they played that very poorly. She should be right in this house, walking down this corridor. And David's right there. They are TKing themselves. TKO, total knockout. And Feng Min DC'd, left the game. If you give the killer an opportunity to win the game immediately. Actually, you know, I'm gonna let David off. David was good. We're going to let this David out, because sadly his team was too bad to actually win the match. So yeah. Let's carry him to the hatch. There you go, David. It sucks that he had spawned with a bad team. That is rip. Jeez, David. You deserve that out. I like the build. I fuck with self-care. I fuck with botany and empathy. I was focused on healing. Healing himself and his team. That is a W David main. Alrighty. That was a very shit last match, but we take it regardless. Whatever way you take it, that is all there was. I do apologize for slugging David. I did not mean to hurt you if you disliked that, but I took a snowball because I saw the opportunity for a snowball, and it ended out in a win. So we take those wins wherever we can get them. GG's everybody though. I hope you all had a lovely day. I know this was a short stream and I've been wanting to stream more, but I have been lacking the motivation to do so. I will try my best to make more content and